Marbs here. Today, I'm with channel Patron Tigger, and Tigger came to me and said, you know, I've got something really cool to share with you. He said, in the last 30 days, I've been shopping at Goodwill, and I've been able to amass 64 controllers and start a controller collection of my own. A few of these controllers, as he's going to explain, were purchased outside of Goodwill, but it would be interesting to hear from somebody who's been buying from Goodwill recently of what their experience is. So Tigger, out of the controllers here, how many of them are ones that you purchased yourself?
Outside of Goodwill, I have purchased about 10 of these.
So that leaves 54 of them that you've been purchased from Goodwill. Now, obviously, these ones here, you've said to me they don't drift, they're in good condition, don't have any issues. What would you say was the defect fallout rate that you had?
Pretty minimal. Like, if you look closely here at this one in particular, you can see that the rubbers actually come off of these joysticks.
It's a stick replacement
right,
now.
So I can replace those sticks relatively cheap. I think it's like $3 on
Yes,
eBay
yes,
for
yes,
this
sure.
part. At this point, it takes me probably about 60 seconds to
Right, sure.
get it done with.
So the majority of the controllers that you've been buying are in good condition to begin with.
Yeah.
You know, there was always this reputation that when you purchase controllers from Goodwill that most of them were defective. So obviously that's not been your experience at all.
No. Actually, what's funny is that a lot of them just are dirty.
Dirty. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So, like for example, you know, if you've got your favorite controller, right, you're gonna use that controller all the time. There's gonna get some dirt and some grime on there.
Sure.
Probably some Dorito dust. You might spill your Mountain Dew on there.
Absolutely.
So, right. So a few of these they do have that, and I didn't clean all of them, but you can see here, for example, this one still has a little bit of grime here on the joystick. But for the most part, though, that's really it. I'll take them apart. I'll wipe them all down.
How do you clean these? Do you have a special method that you use, or do you just a regular alcohol wipe type of
So I use
thing?
an alcohol wipe to wipe them all down.
Okay.
And I also use Q-tips with high percentage alcohol.
To get in the cracks?
To get in the cracks and crevices.
Right,
And then what I'll also do is I'll take a screwdriver and I'll wrap the end in an alcohol wipe. That way I can
Sure. You get that grime in there, and obviously you don't want to have the grime in there. So
Yeah.
let's talk about some of your favorites, Tig. So why don't you tell us about a few of your favorites?
So one non-Goodwill one that's my favorite is the Pizza Hut controller. That's been on the channel recently. This one I got on eBay for a really good deal, actually. This one's pretty rare. I think there's 1,000 of these, maybe. I can't remember.
Yeah, I believe, yes, 1,100 maybe. And this was part of the triple treat box promotion.
You had a chance to win one of those when you ordered a triple treat box. I think it was like in 2020 or 2019.
29, really? Okay,
Yeah,
so it's actually
weird.
pretty recent.
Yeah.
Now, were you able to get that one complete, and it is completely functional? Then?
It's completely functional, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like I said, that one's on eBay. Now this is actually one that I modded myself, so you can actually buy buttons and replacement cases and covers and all that stuff off of Amazon or eBay or wherever on the dark web on the internet. But this is one that I also need to replace the joysticks on this one. But this controller came in a bundle, and I think it was like $25, and I got 5 or 6 controllers out of the deal. And so this is one that I decided, you know what, I'm going to mod this one. So for, I don't know, we'll say $5, I was able to buy this cover and replace the buttons, and then the joysticks I just haven't put them on yet.
Do you find that, you know, we've talked about controller salvage before on the channel, so have the prices for the face plates and a lot of the parts come down some? So it is affordable if you look around.
It is super affordable, actually. Yeah. So like, here's another good example. So this is actually a Pro controller, right? So this is actually, I think, a Series 2.
Elite Series 2, yeah?
Series 2, yeah.
How did you get that Starfield, though?
So I think it was $30 on Amazon, and it came with all of the controller bits and bobs.
Oh,
Literally
wow.
So I had to take the old one apart, but otherwise you can see it's perfectly fitted for the Elite controller.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
But
and so you can have Elite Series 2 Starfield controller then. Yeah,
right, yeah.
That's amazing.
I found this one. This is a Fortnite controller. When I did some research on it, Quick Mods is who offers it, but when I open up the back here, it does say Pro Controllers LLC. And I just thought this was really neat because this is a custom controller that was designed and made by somebody, and then sold. So somebody had at one point customized this controller, and then honestly, it was just dirty. So
it looks like it's just really a painted face plate that's been high glossed with some sort of stickers, but
yeah,
it's so high quality. It's almost like it's auto paint or something.
Oh, yeah.
Similar to that. It's
Yeah.
got very good look.
Yeah, and
to
what's,
it,
What's
yeah.
kind of cool too is you can feel the graphics on it.
Right.
Which makes me think that they maybe use some sort of vinyl cutting.
Kind of sticker, yeah.
Right, so they could have used something like a Cricut or something
Oh,
like that.
yeah,
Right? And then
good
just glossed
idea,
over
yeah.
it. But regardless though, I mean, it was too cool.
No, that's awesome.
So this is one that my good buddy Marbs actually custom ordered for me.
Yes.
The Tigger, as you were.
Yeah, it is the Tigger.
And this is probably my favorite controller in the collection.
Yeah.
Not just because Marb's here, but I mean, it is super
Well,
neat.
it's the Zest Camo.
Right, the Zest Camo.
Which is an exclusive of the Design Lab. And we've got an upcoming video where you'll be able to see the Sandglow Camo. But it was kind of coincidental because Tigger's favorite color is orange. And, as you see here, it just seemed like a natural for him.
Yeah.
So,
but yeah, I mean, I love it.
Ryan, what are we talking about here money-wise? People always ask me, what does it really take to start a collection and do something like this? What kind of money?
So just on Goodwill, just purchasing these, and 54 of these are from Goodwill, and that does not include like the third-party controllers like PDP or what is it, Power A?
Power A, yeah.
Power A.
Yeah.
That doesn't include all the duplicates that I also got. Like I have a couple of these, I have a couple of I think these ones and these ones.
Sure.
A couple of the camos, but all in all, I'd say I probably got close to 100 controllers, and I probably spent about $500.
500 in total, is that all?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, you'd be really surprised.
And some of them, like for example, the Halo Elite Series 2 that you have up here in the front, and obviously some of the Razer controllers, I mean, they're high value controllers that are just going to continue to increase in money, like the Redfall controller that you so graciously shared with my viewers. That's a very reasonable number. For $500, you too could get into collecting controllers. If you want to collect Xbox controllers, it is doable. It is not out of the cost of the average person. And they do make really cool looking knickknacks on the wall.
Yeah.
I like to look at them. I think they're almost works of art.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah.
I mean, and some of them are just fabulous. Well, Tigger, thank you for taking the time to do this. I mean, I know how hard it was to lug all these over here, and I really appreciate that. And just so those of you know, we have another video coming up where Tigger's going to show off the Power A and PDP controllers because he found that there's a good number of special ones in those as well. We're still trying to figure out what the rationale is to collecting those yet, but it'd be something to show. My name's Marbs. His name's Tigger. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye now.